Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. You might notice I have a special guest. It's my husband today. And today we are going to be playing Shrink the Shelf, but my husband will be playing for me this month.
It's gonna be the best month yet.
Okay, so if you guys have been here before, you've seen how my game works. I made my game Shrink the Shelf. Kickstarter is still up for you to follow, and we are making great progress there on that front. Some news should be coming, updates, and I think that next update will be the Kickstarter release date, which is really exciting. But we are gonna get into my game. I'm gonna have to probably explain a little bit to Jordan along the way, but he does mostly know how to play.
I watch the videos.
He knows, he's seen it, he's been around.
I help make some of the rules.
That is true, and he helped with some of the prompts, so this should be good.
If you forget you did like 90% of it, I basically made this game.
Okay, so he's just being silly. But that is what we're gonna do because it is Graham's nap time today, and well, no, Jordan's home today, and it's Graham's nap time. My brain was
napping all day.
We're gonna just combine the two, but we are gonna head over. No, Jordan's gonna scram. I'm going to catch you up on all of the books I read in March really quick, and then he will be playing. So it is not the end of March yet, so I'll probably be wearing a different outfit here in a couple seconds when I go through my points for March. But we will see you in a little bit while we play the game. All right, real quick. I know you can hear the dryer going. This is a day or two later because I forgot to film. Ooh, I need to sneeze. The wrap up portion. I was waiting for March to end in case I finished a book. I knew I needed to sneeze. I was waiting for March to end in case I finished a book, which I did. I finished a book on the last day of March. So, filming this so that I can edit it all and be done. But I didn't read 4 and I read 4, which is better than last month when I only finished 1. I am partway through one of them. Also, okay, so the first one I didn't read was Book with a Competition, which was one to watch. I don't know where I've sat this book. It wasn't in my immediate region, which might mean Graham ran off with it. So, did not even touch that one. Book with a House on the cover was Love in Other Words. I did not get to this one, but my in-person book club is reading this month, so I'm going to read it because the last 2 months, they picked books that I've already read. So this is the first time I'll be able to read one since January, like actually in the month that it's for. So I'm excited. Do not worry. This will be getting read this month anyways. And then a book that starts with the same letter as my first name. I did The Stardust Thief. I didn't even touch this. I do really want to read it. It sounds really good. I just ended up reading a lot of other books this month. I did that reading vlog. If you guys saw my Lucky Charms reading vlog. Oh my gosh, wait. Y'all, I'm insane. It was under a book. Here's one to watch. I feel better now. I was like, where is this? And then most recent purchase was Crimson Moth / The Heartless Hunter. I started this a little bit and I started doing that reading vlog, the Lucky Charms reading vlog, and it didn't get picked in that. So I am hoping to finish that this month because it is really good so far. So those are the 4 that I didn't get to. Now let me show you the 4 that I did, and then we'll discuss challenge. I don't even know where I put my challenge cards up. There they are. Okay, so book under 300 pages was The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. Read this, really loved it. I want to watch the movie. Wrap up coming soon with all my March reads, so full details in there. So we got a blue prompt, and then Dice Roll was American Royals. I also really loved this. I need to read the next one. I actually own the second book, and then I think there's like a spin-off duology, but there's like a, oh my gosh, not a prologue, a novella in between them, I think. I need to look into it and double check all that. But I love this. This was fun. This is a very good like spring summery, easy, read by the pool, read sitting outside kind of thing, but really enjoyed this. Was another blue one. An author I hadn't read before. I'd read What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. I'm saying her name wrong, I'm sure, but I loved this. This was so cool. Very National Treasure kind of vibes. Obviously, it's very, people have said like Indiana Jones, The Mummy, set in Egypt, which is really cool, but definitely like a summer fantasy. If you're looking for like a fantasy to read in the summertime, I feel like a lot of fantasies feel more wintry. This felt very summery. It's It's an orange one. And then the last one I read off of my TBR was First Lie Wins for Celeb Book Club pick. This, I think I really liked it. I'm like waffling on it in my brain. I'm like, did I like it or did I just want to know what happened at the same time? But I flew through it and I really liked it. I don't think I'd call this a thriller. I think this is more like mystery suspense. Like there's the thrilling part of it. It's not very thrilling, if that makes sense. I also am finding myself forgetting parts of this, so I think it's, I don't know. I'll have to think on it some more. Okay, so we got 4 points from those, and then my challenges were earn a point for every book I read that I've owned for over a year, and earn a point for every different colored book I read. So this one, I think we can call this blue, and then I think we'll call this is definitely like a purple. So that's 2 colors. I feel like this one's pretty blue, so we won't count that. And then this one I think is definitely red. So that's 3 colors. And as far as ones I've owned for over a year, that is only this one. So that's 4 bonus points. But then let me look. I think I read other stuff off my physical TBR. Okay, let me grab the other physical TBR stuff to check their colors and how long I've owned them. I didn't realize this, but I only read books on my physical TBR this month, and only one of them was a new release in March. So I think we'll call The Bodyguard good for yellow. And then this is very pink, but this is a max of 7. This is black and red, but I don't think I'm gonna count it. So I think we'll say, so 5 for the rainbow. That was a max of 7, so I think that's pretty good. And then book token, a book point for every, and then a point for every one I've owned over a year. I have definitely owned this one for over a year. I'm pretty sure I've owned this one for over a year. Nope, I couldn't have. This one is like just shy of being owned for a year. Think I might have owned this one for over a year, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just gonna count 2 of them for over a year and 5 for the colors. So 7 bonus points, 7 challenge points, and then 4 for the, my gosh, actual prompts. So now we need to color in our little guy, and then we're gonna hop into Jordan doing our picks this month. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Obviously, I've already seen him do them, but I think you guys are gonna be, we'll see how the TBR goes. I think it'll be fun. I love him. He's so silly. Let's color them in. My red pen went MIA, so had to find that one. Fingers crossed it looks the same. Okay, so I've got, what did we say? 7 for the challenge, and then these 4. So we'll just... You guys, I just realized I didn't count the other books I read off of my physical TBR. 2 physical TBR books I read on the TBR for the game equals 1 point. So let's see. I read A Fire Endless, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Fairy Bargains, A Prospect Hell, The Bodyguard. So 4, so I get 2 points for that. My bad. I was looking at this and I was like, what does this color mean? There we go. So really we're at 32 points. Score! Off to pick the books. All right, guys. Jordan, it's time for his time to shine. Jordan's ready. So, first thing you do is you pull the 3 challenge cards.
Okay. Oh no. We have earn a book token for every sci-fi you read. Earn 2 book tokens if you listen to an audiobook. And earn 2 book tokens if you read a book set in the current season. What is the current season? Spring. Spring, okay. So I'm going to choose earn a book token for every sci-fi book you read, And that's going to be exclusively because a lot of times I'm footing the bill on the trip to the bookstore. So I don't think SB reads as much sci-fi. So it's really just trying to hold her back. I'm going to be honest there.
So we have our person here. And we're going to start off with a 6-sided die. We'll see how that goes for us. But so... Oh, a 6. All right. You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so that's a cover prompt.
So we have book with flowers or greenery on the cover.
Okay, hello. Jordan is ready for his time to shine, but I will be sitting just over here for any questions he may have. But I'm drinking my cherry Diet Dr. Pepper with vanilla and lime.
I feel like I can make it work.
You got it.
So I'm just gonna start pulling pictures that have green on the cover at all.
So,
okay, there's greenery on this one, so it's eligible. I'm just gonna try and find which ones work. There's greenery on this one. This strategy is working awesome. Is there any? Is gonna go 3 for 3? No, that one didn't work. I really was hoping there was greenery on this one. So
it's hardback, so.
I feel like we need like a vending machine.
So take it out.
Stay outside. Okay.
Now you have the age.
I'm gonna count it.
I was gonna say you have the age-old question of does it count?
Because it's greenery on a wallpaper. It's my game, it's my rules. I've heard that before. I don't think I really need that anymore. 3 seems like enough. We're gonna go off of cover vibes first. Fantasy vibes. More fantasy vibes. Kind of seems like a mystery thriller vibe. Obviously, we can find out. This also, like the color scheme of this one, makes me think of the one about the octopus, like fantastic creatures.
Remarkably bright creatures.
Yeah, that's the one. I think I was combining that one with Fantastic Beasts. Someone dies in the first sentence of the description, so I'm thinking mystery thriller. Blue Ridge Mountains. Those are spooky. Okay. That one's in the lead, and not just because I read it first. Anointed by the God. Wow. Usually they don't find that out until well into the series. This is the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually that's like a book 3 kind of thing. Ooh, okay. I see. No magic. Yikes. Is this time travel? Oh, I'll have to figure this one out. Interesting. It's not giving like historical fiction. It kind of is, but without reading it, I wouldn't really know.
I think it's technically historical magical realism.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of genres I don't read. But you've been really vibing with magical realism, so I'm gonna go... I don't think I really need to tempt you to read fantasy, so unfortunately, the really pretty cover is gonna have to go. We're down to these two. I think because I have been trying to like slow her down a little bit, I'm gonna give her... I don't want to call it like a gimme, but I feel like you really blaze through thrillers.
That's fair.
So I'm going to give you probably the only mercy I'm going to give you in these pickings, and I'm going to give you this one. I also really like the cover. I'm picking The Heiress, a Rachel Hawkins novel. This is tough. A 1.
You'd be shocked at how often that happens.
All right. We're not making much progress, but we're getting somewhere.
It's a mystery prompt.
All right. An author you have read before. That one should be easier.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try not to pick one that like is a slam dunk for author you've read before, because I might need that later. I pick one now if I'm gonna regret using it for something so easy later.
See, it's funny because like the one you just picked, you could use for this one. It's tough sometimes because I've read her
before. Oh
yeah. You know what I mean?
But that's also not that hard. So because I feel like, well, I would have to look at these books specifically. I'm gonna take a look at all of them. I don't want to. This is more of like I'm doing it because I feel like I probably should, because I know exactly which one I'm probably gonna end up picking. But I'm gonna just for the sake of fun, I'm just gonna look at the rest of them, just in case something surprises me. Okay. Ooh, Taylor James Reid. What's this one? I want to pick this one, but I don't think I'm going to, just because I think I literally see a picture of the beach on here, and we're approaching like the warm weather. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about this one getting read. So we're just going to leave this one for like a mood read, or like just I'm reading it because I'm at the beach kind of vibes. So this is Shrink the Shelf, not pick one you were going to pick anyway.
Okay, well sometimes we pick one we were going to pick anyway.
Well yeah, I mean I'm sure I'm going to do that later.
He says until he runs out of picks.
Well yeah, this is my first time playing this game, so I could be very bad. I think I got this one. I'm tempted to pick all the books that I've bought, just because, like, they've all been bangers, no surprise.
Every book he has bought me has been a 5-star read that I've read, so that's fair.
Oh, okay. I've just been reading, like, fantasy books lately, so I saw an event referred to in all caps in this scenario. It's the Great Gnome Decapitation, and I thought it was, like the Great Gnome Wars, and then I forgot that this is not fantasy.
A YA romance.
And this is probably some, like, weird thing we refer to that happened, like, 10 years ago between, like, two good families. I might pick this one later. I'm not sure I'm going to get that luxury, but this is how I'm playing the game. Thank you.
I assume you wanted me to put it back.
Yeah. So I am going to pick the book that I was going to pick the whole time. Yeah. We'll get this out one way or another.
I literally just said 2 videos ago that I wasn't putting this on any more TBRs because it's not fair.
What do you mean?
Because it's so long.
What? It doesn't look that long.
Okay, I want you to take a gander at the font.
It's kind of wide. Why is it so... Ooh, it's got the floppy pages.
It is very floppy.
It's got that sound. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, the flop is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, this is... Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, good
It's
flop.
going on the list. I'm picking The Well of Ascension, Brandon Sanderson. I know you've read that before just because Brandon Sanderson.
It's the second book
Well, yeah, it's
the
in the
Mistborn. Guys, did I not just say that I was not putting this on another TBR?
It's tough. It's on the card. 3. Okay. I can do that. I really get off the start with a 6. 2, 3. Oh no. Man down.
Ooh, a guest choice.
A booktok rec. Okay. What consists of a booktok rec? I am not booktok.
So
I've seen it on booktok. You've gotten...
I typically take that as a book I got because I saw it on booktok.
Okay.
Now, we could do it 2 different ways. You could scroll booktok, and the first book you see that's on the card...
That's not going to work.
Okay. So do you want me to tell you ones that I bought because of booktok?
We're doing this my way. My game, my rules. I am going to do this the way that I want to do this, and that is a book that I bought because I saw it on booktok, which is almost all of them. So really this pick is just a book that I bought. We got a couple options here. God, can't... Ooh. I'm going to put this on the maybe list just because Abby Jimenez, always a banger. I don't think I need to really give you romance with summer coming up. But hey, you never know. I might pick it. I think I bought this one, and I already mentioned it again earlier, so I am going to put it on the maybes list. I'm starting to think this is just a maybes list of romance, and I think that won't... I don't think that's going to be a problem for SB. Let's just... Because, I don't want to be like, did I remember? I'm just, just going through. All right. I see another one I picked, but just to make my life easier, because I know that I have other books to pick, I'm just going to pick between these 2. Is this about a dog? No, it's about a dog and a boy, I think.
Oh, Abby Jimenez books have a pet in them. That's like a semi-main character.
That's very fun.
My favorite one is the one that has a goat. One has like a town mascot that's a pig.
I still love that octopus.
Oh, Marcellus.
Obviously not Abby Jimenez.
You're just Marcellus the octopus in real life.
There's a dog on the cover somewhere. Oh, it's on the back. Okay, well maybe this has a dog in it too. We'll find out. I just read the first paragraph. Very gnome decapitation.
You keep saying gnome decapitation.
It's literally in all caps. That means it's important.
I want you to know that I've never seen that.
Great gnome decapitation. It is important. It's important enough to be in the description, so it's important. It must be very important to the plot. Oh no, fake dating. That always goes well. I mean that never ends up actually into real dating. We have dog. I don't need to say the rest. It's going to be good. It's Abby Jimenez.
Purse.
And we have fake dating. Dog.
These are the book titles, actually.
Fake dating. Yeah, you don't need to know anything else about the books. I'm going to go with fake dating. So that means we're choosing Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter.
We're going to switch to the 8.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's helpful.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one's so pretty.
That's a mood read, so you don't have to pick anything.
Oh, heck yeah. Go me. That's going to be my best pick all week.
Yeah.
Month. However long this takes. Another A.
Sure.
All right. 6. Okay. We're getting some high rollers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got a book that has been on your TBR for more than 3 years. I would say that'd be tough, but knowing you, it's probably not going to be that hard.
There is probably a surprising amount of candidates on this cart, because like it should be 0, but like it's probably at least 2 or 3. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. That's my first goal. It's pretty easy to rule some of them out. Books that haven't been out for 3 years probably haven't been on this cart for 3 years. All right, I've talked with my people. I figured out which ones have been on here for 3 years or more. And it's coincidence that I happened to buy this one, but it's been on here for a while. So I think, again, it's called Shrink the Shelf. So I think we gotta read it. That is gonna be Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. But look, it's not even that thick. So like,
How many pages is it?
why has it been on here 3 years? 211 pages, and I don't even know if there's an epilogue, and those don't count because they're not real.
That's Jordan's bookish hot take.
If they wanted it in the book, they should have made it a chapter. Those are like optional if you're like, it's kind of like when you had a movie as a kid and it was like behind the scenes and you could watch them in like the movie menu. That's what that is. Like if you want to watch it, like you're looking for more entertainment, maybe even like more intricate details, that's where you find them. But if it was important to the plot, you should have just put it in a chapter. Anyway.
A 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. So title or cover prompt.
And then we've
I
got
get these the least, so this is interesting.
book with no people on the cover.
Ooh.
Historical fiction. We're not coming for you.
I think I'm going to do a kindness here. I think I've said that before, so maybe I shouldn't. But I think I'm going to. I think we're going to pick a fantasy book because there's rarely people on the cover of those. The question is which one? Ooh. Let me get this one off. There's one behind it.
Which
Gosh.
one?
Fake calls the elf.
It has a person on it.
No! Boo. Not to the book, obviously. I think it's really good, but...
Do you want another one off?
Yeah, probably. Well, let's look before we pick them up. Okay, no people on this one, so we'll just look at it.
There's more fantasy on the back of that.
I see a rose and the word beast. This feels like Beauty and the Beast retelling.
It's actually Hades and Persephone.
Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm not feeling it.
Look at the edges.
Ooh, that's like when you get a really good latte. You said it was on the inside for hardbacks. Where
It's
is
a
it?
special edition, so I bet you it's not.
Huh? It's nowhere.
Yeah, because it's a special edition.
So you just have to know what this book's about.
It's a Tempest of Tea. That's what he's not telling you.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
They don't tell you what it's about. But it's going in the stack of babies. There you go. It's Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. But I don't know that I need to read the description unless it's just really, really, I don't want to say confusing, but like, I feel like the title tells you what it's about. But I'll go for it. That was exactly what I thought it was going to be about, which isn't a bad thing. But that makes my life easier. So these are two different vibes, but fun. I'm not feeling this one, so I am going to let it come down to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies and A Tempest of Tea. Because I've put some like easier reads on the list other than Mistborn, obviously. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking, should I split the difference and go for like a lighter fantasy? Or should I get like some real fantasy in there? I've already been nice today, so I'm gonna stick with the true like fantasy book here, and the description looked good. Said it's not on there, just pretty pages, which I guess if you're into like cool books, you probably like. But Also, look at those edges. It's like the world's coolest latte art. It really... Oh my goodness. It's tea. It is latte art.
Yeah, it's from the edges of the book. See? Look at the cover.
You can't. It won't
It's because
focus.
it's picking up your face.
Oh.
So if your face goes away, it'll pick it up.
Is it there?
Yep.
Look, it's like... It is latte art. I'm not crazy.
But see, look, it goes from the covers.
Wait, what? What? Oh.
Yeah, this is my Fairy Loot March book.
This is very fun.
And the dust jacket on this one's not reversible, but...
Boo.
Alright, we're gonna swap back to the 6. I grabbed the 4 at first. That would have been a real decrease.
Yeah.
We're trying to get 8 books. We'll see how we do.
Okay. 5.
Ooh, it's gonna be tough.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
You haven't landed on a single raven.
Well, that's just how I work. A book with multiple POVs. Okay.
I don't know that there's any good way to find which books have multiple POVs without like just either asking my panel of experts or just picking a fantasy book is probably a pretty safe bet.
I can help you.
Okay, panel of experts.
I know all 3 of these
Uh-huh.
are multi-POV.
Yeah.
I would guess this one is, and I know this one is, and I know this one is.
Okay. Wait.
After
What's the last one?
Atlas Paradox, Kingsbane, Fate Calls the Elf Queen, and those 3.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Other than that, I'd have to... This one's also, I'm pretty sure, Killer Instinct. There are definitely more, but those are the ones I know are.
Okay.
Oh, and that book you had earlier, Happy Ever After Playlist by Abby Jimenez.
Isn't this the one that's supposed to be like Gossip Girl?
Yes, it's Dystopian Gossip Girl.
Dystopian Gossip Girl.
I've read the first one. That's the second one.
You know, I hate to say it, I really do, but I don't think I'm gonna look at any other books. I think I'm gonna go with Dystopian Gossip Girl. Again, multiple POVs, so
At least I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah, I don't really know how to
Yeah,
confirm.
it is.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, you can just tell. It's always the chapter titles.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
See? Like, it's always with their... Like, the chapter titles might have titles. You didn't tell them what it is.
Oh, sorry. The Dazzling Heights, written in really fancy cursive.
3. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, you were just talking about that. 1, 2, 3.
Raven card.
And then we
You have
have...
to read it
Wait,
to the people.
I am. Oh, goodness. There we go. Books are flying off your shelves. You're looking for a little extra challenge. Pull 3 challenge cards and keep 1. Okay. 1, 2... 3. So we have... Earn 2 book tokens if you read a book set in a fictional world/place. I'm just gonna... You take that one back.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just trying to, that one, I just feel like it's not as much of a challenge. Earn a book token for every historical fiction book you read. That's a good contender. The name of the game is trying to keep your tokens down. It's the only, someone's got to do it. You read too many books. And finally, oh, there we go. Earn a book token for every book you read from the library. Ooh. I'm going to go with historical fiction. All right. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Said it once, and it just...
Raven card.
All right. You lose your bookmark and can't find your place. Go back 2 spaces. So we're going to go back. So now we rolled this?
Yeah. So now you pull...
Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Oh, a Bookstagram rack. We're going to be on social media a lot this month.
What books did you buy because of Bookstagram?
I honestly don't know.
Okay. Give me like 2. And then I'll just pick from those 2.
Let me think of 2 that I've seen a lot on Bookstagram. Okay. I would say... probably Indigo Ridge.
Okay.
I feel like I see a lot on Bookstagram. This series, I feel like you see a lot on Bookstagram.
Okay.
I don't feel like I've seen any of those. Maybe Pineapple Street. Okay, maybe this one. I feel like you see on Bookstagram. And then
Mariana. Oh wow, I've got a lot of options.
that one. I'd say those are the ones I see on Bookstagram. I don't know if I got them because of that, but
We have Allie Hazelwood, Check and Mate. Mariana Zapata. All roads lead here. I don't know if I play on one of their names or if we're talking about. Yeah, that's it, I guess. This was very thriller vibes, but Daphne Perry's Indigo Ridge.
it's a mystery romance.
Mystery romance. Oh yeah, I guess there's not necessarily romance in like a mystery. And then Lucy Score, so pretty safe bet. All right, I'm gonna make this easy just because I feel like, and it could be true or not, but it feels like I picked a lot of romance, and 3 of the 4 feel like romance. So I'm just gonna go with the one that doesn't feel like romance, although it apparently is a mystery romance, but it's something that's not pure romance. So we'll call it good on Indigo Ridge by Daphne Perry. I read the back a little bit, and it looks pretty good. I wasn't really getting any kind of romance vibes, so that should be an interesting read. But yeah, so
Alright.
hope you figure out what happened to this small town in Montana.
3. All right. Go 1, 2, 3. This orange guy. Ooh, a new release. I don't know how new it has to be, but I'm sure we'll figure that out later.
I'd like to pretend I'm going to look around, but I'm going to say I was all in trouble. Well, there's 2 options. I don't know if SB knows which one I'm going to pick, because there's 2 new releases that I got for her. One is like a new release, and one is still a new release, at least by my standards. I'm going to be very selfless here. I might have bought both, but I'm not going to pick the one that I bought most recently. I'm going to pick the one that I feel like she's had on her like top of her list or near the top of her list for a while now and just hasn't gotten around to like reading it because she's been very busy. And so I am going to, call me crazy, but I'm going to be nice again. And I am going to pick Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. So don't say I didn't do anything nice for you, because I think I did it like 3 different times in this one video.
And then finally,
Will we get off the board, or will we have to do
we might have to do
another?
another one. We'll see. Okay, we
You're
easily made it
free.
off. And don't mind if I do. Home free. Yay!
See you next time.
All right, going back through Jordan's picks, Graham woke up, so Jordan's off to go get him. We've got, I don't even know where his prompts are. Okay, here are our picks. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark for new release. A Bookstagram rec, Indigo Ridge. Book with multiple POVs, Dazzling Heights. A book with no people on the cover, A Tempest of Tea, which is funny because if it wasn't the special edition, it does have people on the cover. A book I've had on my TBR for more than 3 years, Desperate Measures. I'm worried that book might be too spicy for me, we'll see. Booktok rec, Better Than the Movies. Author I've read before, Well of Ascension. And then a book with flowers or greenery on the cover is The Heiress. And then I do have a mood read. Don't know what book I'll be mood reading. Hopefully I have some fun reading vlogs planned. But this is quite an interesting TBR and not one I would have built at all. So maybe this will be my best reading month so far, because I have not been killing it on my TBR picks. So we will see. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.